No, I feel nothing at all.
You're such a weirdo.
You think... Aren't you talking about yourself? Oof. After you have a tour in his display room, he locks you back in the small room you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. Your survival rate increases. Yes! Till noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You are waiting for him to bring dinner, but what you get is not dinner. Instead, you hear the door was opened. A light shines through the crack of the half-open door, looking like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into the light. You first arrive at the room with an operating table outside the door. But this time, the operating table was not empty. There's a defrosted human corpse on it. Oof. R.I.P. my man. Or woman. We don't know. The man pops out of somewhere. He unties the iron chains from your feet and hands the surgical knife in his hand to you.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
His voice tone sounds cold, like the kind of teacher who gives students hard questions on purpose. Stab the corpse. Maybe beautiful works always comes with sacrifices. Looking at hesitation, you stab the abdomen of the corpse with a knife. But due to lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. And this is when he gets close behind your back and holds your hand. Oh, I knew it. You're both holding the surgical knife like you two are cutting a cake together. With his hand, the lines you cut become smooth and clean. You can smell an ocean perfume on him due to how close you are. It seems to be sprayed to cover up the smell of formalin. You can feel his warmth with your back, but his fingers are a little cold. He's focusing on cutting the corpse, and your hand keeps moving under his lead. He could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. You start to speculate on the purpose of his behaviors. Could it be that he wants someone who can ignore the cruelty and process and understand him? Yep, you think. After the happy period of time ends, you're locked in the room you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. That's right. Till noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You notice that something is shining in the corner. A key. Seems like the man accidentally dropped it last night. You open the door with the key. Go past the operating table where you two spent creative time together. The display room. Then you discover that there are unnatural uneven marks from one wall to the corner. You find a trapdoor. After pushing the trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage room. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. It turns out that this is really an underground secret room, hidden layer by layer with trapdoor. No wonder the sound insulation is so good. You walk up the stairs to see a heavy wooden board. You push it hard. What catches your eye is the interior of a cozy cabin. Then you realize the heavy wooden door you pushed is the back of a bookcase. You look around and find that there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin, and there is also a reindeer head specimen hanging on the wall. I'll point something out just because it to me it could be missed, and because I'm weird. I think you could have left the specimen part in this, like, out. You didn't have to say specimen twice in this sentence. Sorry. Yo. Then you walk into the living room. You see a young man with handsome face and pale skin lying on the sofa. The ocean-scented perfume and faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. It's him. He's the masked man who kidnapped you. But he is not wearing a mask at this time. His sleeping face has a ferocious expression. His neck is sweating, and he seems to be having troubling. Looks like he's sick. This time you decide to stay and care for him. You can't bear him to leave him alone, so you reach out and touch his forehead. Oh, it's so hot. You try to find something that can cool him down. Let's investigate. Probably the kitchen. It's spotlessly clean. Fridge. There's some ice cubes in it. These can cool down his body temperature. Clean towels in the kitchen. I can soak it in towel and place it on the patient's head. Investigation, yes. Feels like he did them all. The workmanships of the specimen. Sorry for my vocals. Where is to investigate next? Photo frame. There is a photo frame on the shelf. It's a photo of him standing at the entrance of a judicial mental hospital with a man in a doctor's robe. Where to investigate next? Bookcase. You find some of his profile files in the bookcase. Name: Helen Otis. Gender: male. Birthday: October 1st, 1980. Where to investigate next? That and... Okay, so I guess go back to him. You return to the living room, wringing out the excess water from the towel soaked in ice water, and place it on his forehead. His ferocious expression gradually softened. You once again noticed his fair skin and long eyelashes, and his slightly curly black hair. If you don't say he is a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless right now. After a while. His surprised expression just got me. Dude. He wakes up to the scent of you brewing cocoa and sits up on the couch. He looks a little shocked. He looks around quickly and seems to understand what is going on.
Why are you doing this?
I couldn't leave you. I went to ask myself that too, and not really. Because you're trying to be a good person.
You saw me faint and didn't choose to run away.
Yeah.
You're such a weirdo.
Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? Fair enough. You can't help but bitch about him. You seem to see the corners of his mouth racing slightly for a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the cocoa you brewed for him. It seems that he is still a little wary of you. Can you tell me who you are?
Bloody painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi. If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
Bloody painter. Even though what he told you was just a nickname, at least you know how to call him now. After the brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps staying to take care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, picks up a book, and starts reading.
By the way, you better not try to escape. There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
Soon a wave of sleepiness comes over you. And back to sleep we go. Today you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room. Not in the cold underground secret room. Your survival rate increases. See him busy cleaning in and out of the house early in the morning. Come help too. After finishing speaking, you pick up the rag and bucket and join the cleaning. But you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. You're just taking a clean wet rag and wiping it on the clean cabinet. Do you usually love cleaning this
It
much?
would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
Although he doesn't talk much, his tone and voice give you a gentle feeling and don't make you feel nervous. You climb up the short ladder and wipe the high cabinets with a rag. Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out from the crack in the cabinet. You're so frightened that you lose your balance and fall backwards. Oof. Close your eyes. But what you get is not the pain of falling to the ground, but a warm feeling. Love the visuals so much. Like, his character design is really pretty. I like it. You open your eyes and find that he's holding you like a princess. He catches you with the same old cold expression on his face.
Are you alright?
Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asks. I'm alright, it was just a cockroach. His expression, though. Hearing the word cockroach, he puts you down. He takes 2 steps back from the cabinet you just wiped and then says calmly,
Don't come near here yet. It's dangerous.
Can't but chuckle at the thought of a murderer being afraid of cockroaches. Fine, whatever you say. The interaction just now makes you feel like a little warmth from this cold murderer. At least you see more of his reaction and expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days. He could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushed over to catch you. Somehow you feel that after these few days of getting along, maybe now you can both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. It was only a clear relations between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who was trying to escape. But now it has an extra layer of friendship, causing the interaction between you to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road in the distance. Oop. Two police officers get out of the car and keep looking towards the cabinet. At some point, BP is already behind you, looking out the window with you.
Wait for a second.
He then walks out of the door to talk to the police
Is there
officer.
anything I can help you with? Yes, I am.
Police officer takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
No, these people are the missing people around this area.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Can we check out your cabin?
Yes, come in.
BP behaves very kindly and politely. After speaking, he leads the way for the police officers.
Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
Police officers enter the house and see you. Hello, this is...
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
You greet the police officers with a smile and a nod. At the same time, a police officer quickly looks through the missing person's photos in his hand. Then he puts the photo back into his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. You stand next to the bookcase blocking the entrance to the secret room. After searching around, the police find nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. Today you still sleep on the couch in the living room instead of the cold basement. Half asleep, you hear the sounds of someone approaching. When you notice it, the person seems to be very close to you. You pretend to be asleep and the person just looks at your sleeping face quietly. The man stretches his hand and takes it back as he is about to touch your hair. Turns around and leaves. You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast is served in front of you. There is a piece of toast with just right crispiness on the large round plate, a poached egg on top of the toast, and some lettuce salad. The plating looks delicious. The drink is a cup of freshly brewed hot cocoa. The cutlery he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features. Great. You sit at the dining table and start eating while he sits on the chair opposite of you and flips through a book. It's still snowing outside, and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As you ignore the fact you are in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you, everything is really relaxing. You look at him, who is full of mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind. You decide to ask carefully. Can I ask you a question?
What is it? Usually, I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
What are you reading today?
The Truman Show.
That's an actual movie. I can't. What is the book like?
The whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation. Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all. But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater. Very ridiculous, right? I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me.
It is your reality. Blooper? I mean, what?
If our world was like the Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
I think it's cute. I think this is a good game. It's cute. I like the aesthetics going on. I like how they blended the realism with the anime. It's nice. Like, it's not in your face, you know? Artistically, it's pleasing.
Excited? Why?
They may have attracted by your charm and want to be killed by you. Oh god, no. Yeah, I have no words to that one. I didn't see that one coming.
Incomprehensible. But what a bunch of weirdos with good taste.
Oh, thank you. It's hard to tell from his poker face whether he's seriously boasting or joking. Oof. It's a book about possibility of having completely opposite version of yourself in a parallel world. If there's a complete opposite version of you, what do you think it would be like?
Oh, that book. Let me think. Probably a guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
Is it a burgundy coat? Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
Well, not exactly. There's a lot of things that could be the other color. But, yeah, I guess.
I was going to make you into some kind of doll at first. Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they'll become rotten and sunken. So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to
Oof.
preserve them. Glass beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes. You look very pleasing to the eye, so I would also like to keep the head intact. You're welcome.
What did he say at first? Has his mind changed? Yep. You're curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further. Potted plants. I saw many potted plants on the shelf in the living room, but why are they all withered?
I have tried my best. I don't know why they always die.
I would totally help you, buddy. It's noon time. To thank you for making breakfast for me today, I let me make lunch in return. He frowns at you with an expression of, are you out of your mind? Apparently, yes. Don't worry, you said there are traps outside the house, only you know how to get in and out of normally. Even if I resist you with a knife, I can't escape.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you.
I love his expressions.
Don't try anything stupid.
Great. As for what to cook and the ingredients, well, bad idea flashes through your head. And curiosity makes you ask, you do eat humans. Do you eat human flesh?
No.
No.
Why would I
good.
do that?
Some serial killers do that. No, why would I do that?
I just use human bodies as materials for making art. and I never think about eating them.
Oh, you might as well have some degree of cannibalism. Oof. Not always.
Let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools?
I mean, if you're a kid, yeah, I'd imagine some of you have. Don't lie.
Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them. Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing. Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy. I wouldn't do anything unless necessary. You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
You look at the ingredients in the refrigerator. There are eggs, tomato white rice, and some curry powder on the shelf. I've decided. You turn on the oven and start to cook. BP watches the entire production process rather than worrying about you escaping. He's more worried about you blowing up the kitchen. Yeah, fair. Soon after, a normal curry omelet rice was served. Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the whole process? He starts to move after you finish speaking. Ooh, been caught. He reminds me of a cat. I don't know why. He just gives off black cat vibes. He takes a spoonful of omelet rice and puts it in his mouth. What do you think?
It's surprisingly quite delicious.
Okay. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
I can make you more if you like. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon.
Hey!
You're woken up. I accidentally skipped that. Oh well. Dude alert. I mean, what? He's more cute than hot. His face is close to you and his blue eyes are staring at you. What's wrong? You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
Got to go?
I've noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now. Come with me or not. It's your choice.
Come with you. I ain't trusting you on your own. Because I know the story. Go with him. What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me, what do you prefer me to do? You stare at his eyes.
I prefer.
He doesn't want us to leave. You lonely, bloody painter?
If I take you with me, you might become a burden but if I don't take you, it will be even worse if you reveal my information to the police. So you might as well come with me.
A minute, you're lonely.
Follow my footsteps.
Minute, you're just lonely. Silly buddy. Just as you're walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! In the snowstorm, several police who were lying in ambush chase after you. You ignore them and keep running forward. Bang! A gunshot shoots across the sky and you feel a pain in your left calf. You are shot. He turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave you. He approaches you. And he holds you in your arms. Then you feel a pain in your back. The hand he is holding around you from before has a sharp blade. He traces your body with that sharp blade over and over again until you lose consciousness. Everything becomes dark. Oof. Till you just realize that you chose to follow. You wake up from a nightmare and are lying on a comfortable bed. You look around and find yourself in a cozy-looking room with specimens hanging on the walls.
Are you all right?
The man asks as he opens the door. I'm alright. 2 years after that night 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg, the two of you continued to run forward in the snow. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up your whereabouts, so you were not caught up. After that, you came to another remote mountainous area and ran to another cabin to
If you're
settle
fine,
here.
get up quickly. I will need your help in today's creation.
Yes, teacher.
Bring me the bone saw.
Am I not surprised?
Iron in the blood will trigger a luminol reaction. Any area with bloodstains outside should be wiped with hydrogen peroxide at least 3 times. Wiping blood-stained areas with hydrogen peroxide reduces the luminescence.
True science fact.
But when it's dark, it still glows obviously to the naked eye. So, try not to leave bloodstains anywhere other than the basement. Good girl. You're learning fast.
At this point, you propose to use guidance and let you learn freely. You have a pawn that he's proud of. For him, you would do anything. Till he accidentally while committing crime. Legs were permanently injured and he could only walk with crutches instead. He's already in his 40s at this time, but you feel that traces of time makes his elegance even more charming. Cool. Again with the art, dude. Style of artwork is phenomenal. Just when you think about that, the blade painter's evil deeds have come
Take
to an
it.
end.
I have nothing left to teach you. You seem to like this mask very much. I don't think I'll use it anymore, so I'll give it to you. What to do next is up to you.
The legend continues. So he became basically like his legacy kind of character. Interesting. So we became the next Blade Painter. Good end. 4-3. Master and disciple. That's good. Let's do it again. Hang on.
Hello. Goodbye.
Ignore my dad. With a severe headache, you wake up in an unfamiliar room.
Now you're blessed.
I'm gonna skip.
Now you're cursed.
Skip. Okay. This time I noticed.
Get some sleep today, okay?
Okay.
I'm not need to hear off. Air off this outside. You close your curtain too, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's nighttime.
Meal.
Unless you want to get on, look at it.
No. The mop and bucket he brought with him. Where are you? Why did you adopt me? Starts to clean up, ignoring your question. After a while, the green room became clean. He doesn't forget to spray alcohol everywhere to disinfect when he's done. So it was a little different. First day passed, we're very hungry. Sometimes when you're so hungry that your stomach hurts, you can only use your arms to press your stomach to it. Hard to relieve the pain. Day 3. Yeah, so it was an ending. Cool.
You cannot now. The freezer, 7 days. There won't. If you die now, you'll rot. Interesting. Don't you consider it cruel? Or you're such a weirdo?
Increase it a little bit and then we'll try the other one.
First, where do you think the first cut should be? You were indeed pretending.
Too soft-hearted. So let me skip.
You not the set. If you die now, you'll rot. Interesting. Don't you? You're such a weirdo. Where do you think the first cut should be? You were indeed pretending.
I'm not smart ass. Ooh, that one was good. Smartass. Okay.
You not the set. If you die now, you'll rot. Interesting. Don't you? You're such a weirdo. First, where do you think the first cut should be?
Okay. This is when I'm gonna try. Take the opportunity. And I'm dead.
You not the first. If you die now, you'll rot. Interesting. Don't you? You're such a weirdo.
There has to be a middle ground.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
I know. Stay with him.
You saw me faint. You're such a weirdo. Bloody, if you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP. By the way, there are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely. It would soon be covered with a layer of dust. Are you alright? It's dangerous. Wait for a second. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, I am. Have these people committed I haven't seen them. Yes, come in. Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them. An old friend who came to visit me recently. Just what is it? Usually, I would read some in The Truman Show. The whole world, everything that happens. But he is completely I can't, if our world was like The Truman Show, I understand. After all, normal people cannot forgive me but I don't care what they think. I just want to complete my work. I have always been a selfish man. Oh, probably a guy, because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should I have tried my best. I don't know why they always die. I was going to make you into your eyes so I would like to glass beads. You look very pleasing to the eye. You're welcome.
Yep, totally grumpy cat behavior.
Okay, don't try anything stupid. No, I just use humor. Just also don't. I wouldn't. You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene. It's surprisingly quite delicious. Nothing. It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time. Hey! Got to go. I've noticed something. They must have some. It's snow. Come with me or not. It's your choice. Okay, I understand.
Coming with me whether you like it or not.
If you stay here, you might run the risk of keeping you alive. But even if I say I want you to come with me, a normal person like you, I quite like you. And if it's you who made me realize that I might be more selfish than I thought, don't worry. I'll saw your head off as material for artwork.
Oof.
And thank you for spending these few days with me. I felt quite at ease. We'll have more time to spend together in the future.
There's us. Oops. Hang on. Load.
I prefer. If I take you with me, you might become a burden in the process.
I didn't mean to do that. That was the one I did last time. I wanted to hold his hand this time.
I prefer.
What do you prefer me to do?
I prefer.
Say it. After a moment of silence, he slowly
Let you
speaks.
come with me.
Yep. He tries hard to look you in the eyes and speaks
We'll
his
set off
thoughts.
early tomorrow morning. Follow my footsteps.
Walk into the forest, a moment behind you. You yell at him, but he approaches you. He holds you in his arms. You feel a warmth on your forehead. Well, the time freezes into this moment. The kiss is almost like a goodbye. Then he leaves you and runs forward, disappearing in the heavy snow. You're later taken back to the place for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were a victim. On that note, you're not lying. You don't reveal any unnecessary details, since there is no relevant evidence to prove that you are an accomplice. The police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, 2 years passed. Now you live in a cheap little apartment. You live in an ordinary life as if what happened 2 years ago never happened. Today is Halloween, and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations, but for you, it's another day at work. When you return to your apartment after getting off work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. You remember that you closed the window before going out. Just when you are about to close the door or window, you find a gift left by someone on the table next to the window. A red rose. You don't ask why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. Every Halloween after that, you receive a rose at your residence. It's like a once-in-a-year greeting. Although he says nothing, the rose seems to tell everything. Although you have certain similarities, you are two people from different worlds after all. Perhaps living your own life this way is the best outcome for both of you. Good in different worlds. I'm again gonna skip to the important things.
I prefer. I prefer that you come with me. We'll set off early tomorrow morning. Follow my footsteps. You not the set. If you die now, you'll rot. The last thing I welcome is an uneducated person like you. I prefer. If I take you with me, you might become a burden. But if I don't take you, so you might as well come with me. I prefer. But if I don't take you, it will be you. So you might as well come with me. Follow my footsteps. Are you all right? I heard someone talk very frequently in her sleep. Don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing more dangerous than me here.
And that was Boy Painter Dating Sim. Comment down below if I missed anything, but I'll end it right here. Night, everyone.